Hi guys, Kenji here, welcome back to my channel. Today it was all about the Merry Macarons palette. So I finally did a first impressions on this palette. I've had it in my drawer for like a good few weeks now, but I just have had so much new stuff and haven't got around to using it. I know, first world problems, but now I have, and I've created this look using this palette. Again, it's a little bit extreme. You could probably like put a nude lip and then it would be totally wearable, but this is just a little bit of fun, I guess. I mean, it's Christmas, let's have a little bit of fun. New Year's is also coming, so you might want to keep that in mind. So if you want to see how I created this look, what shades I used, and how I feel about this palette, then just keep watching. Okay, so here is the beauty. I'm sure we've all seen it. It's been around for quite some time, but I'm only just getting to play with it now. I know, right? She opens up like this. It's so gorgeous. Palette's down here. Your Better Than Sex Mascara's here. And I just, side note, I am loving the Better Than Sex Mascara. I only just tried it like for the first time maybe a month or so ago in the Grand Hotel Christmas set. And like, amazing mascara. A little bit flaky would be like my only negative that I've got to say about it. But it makes your eyelashes just so fluffy and nice. Love it. I think I might just bin this, like, I don't know, I'm sure some people keep all this stuff, but I'm really not like a keeper of rubbish, so we'll get rid of that. So this is the palette. Seems like a really awfully big box for a tiny little palette, but this is what it looks like, as I'm sure you know, and this palette is stunning. I wasn't going to get it, and then I saw a picture of what the palette actually looked like, and I was like, God, I've got to get that one too. So glad I got this, because the palette is just like my colours, like they're just so me, all these purples and like warm tones but cool tones as well, so absolutely love it. Let's create something cool out of this. It is slightly vanilla-y, it's not like an intense vanilla. So let's start by taking the shade Coconut and putting that all over my lid. Okay, and I'm now going to take the shade Mint Chocolate and I'm going to pop this all in my crease. Once again, yeah, it definitely takes some building up, these shades. They're not as pigmented as I would have liked them to be. I've noticed that that is sort of a consistent theme throughout the Too Faced Christmas collection, so pretty disappointed about that. But in saying that, it does make it a little bit easier for beginners to blend and to sort of work up. It does mean though that it does take more time, because you've got to apply and apply and apply and apply. Now the next shade that is like so calling my name out of this palette is the shade Honey Lavender, and this is like a really soft, shimmery, do you know, I would call it a champagne lilac, if that makes any sense. It's like a champagne colour, but it's just got a slight amount of lilac to it. I'm going to wet this shade and pop it all over my lid, and I'm going to wet it using my MAC Fix Plus. That is seriously my most favourite colour that I've seen in a long time. It's like a, yeah, it's exactly like a sort of lavender coloured champagne tone, which is just stunning. So now just to darken up the outer corners like I always do, I'm going to take the shade Almond Maca, and this is just like a really nice cool tone dark brown. Has been a wee bit of fallout from these eyeshadows, and I found that with the other Christmas ones as well from Too Faced, that is just a wee bit of fallout. So I'm just going to leave the top lid pretty simple like that, and I'm now going to take the shade Violet Cassis? Violet Cassis. Let's just call it Cassis. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure that's wrong. Anyway, that is this gorgeous shade here, and it's like a real vibrant sort of magenta purple. Just think like an 80s purple eyeshadow, and that's exactly what it is. So I'm going to use that to line my bottom lash line, just to give me a real pop of colour and something kind of cool. So I'm going to wet that colour as well, just to make it more intense. So I'm going to load my brush up and then spray it with my MAC Fix Plus again. And just taking that first blender brush that we had the shade Mint Chocolate on, I'm just going to pop a little bit of Mint Chocolate just underneath, just to blend it a wee bit. And for my inner corner, I'm going to place a little bit of Champagne Rose, which is like a sort of a pinky gold shade, and I'm going to pop this on my inner corner. I'm just going to pop a wee bit of it on my brow bone. So now I'm just going to apply some liner and lashes. Alright, so keeping in with the purple theme, I've popped on some of my Jordana eyeliner, and this is the Colour Envy Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner in Royal Wish. And now to pop on some lippy, I think this one is in order. This is the Jeffree Star Liquid Lipstick. This is a summer series, and this is in Virginity. I feel like all these summer shades will look so much better on me once I've gone blonde. And just to make it a wee bit more festive and a wee bit more special, I'm going to pop on my Lime Crime Diamond Crusher, and this one is in Trip. my final thoughts on this palette, this is also another palette that I wish the pigmentation was better. The shades are pretty, but that pigmentation is a wee bit of a letdown and there is a fair bit of fallout. I think it probably, included with the mascara, probably is worth the price tag. You get quite a few shades and I think you could create quite a few different looks from this palette. I definitely don't regret buying this palette. Like, I love the colours and I love the shades. It's definitely something that I would want in my collection. If you're not really sort of maybe a purple fan, then I don't think this palette's really going to appeal to you because, like, let's be honest, it's pretty much mostly just purple with like a few sort of maybe neutral shades. So I think if you've got green eyes or hazel eyes, you'll love this palette because it'll really bring out your eye colour. I still feel like, though, I think if you were going to toss up between Merry Macaroons and maybe the Grand Hotel Cafe palette set, I think maybe that one, the Grand Hotel Cafe palette set, would probably work better for you over this one, I think, because that one did come with blushes and bronzers, whereas this one doesn't. And so I feel like the other one was probably, even though it was more in price, it was probably a little bit more versatile than this one would be for most people. So if you enjoyed this video, then please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I upload 3 times a week and you'll be seeing my face in the next one.